Hi, gentlemen. Valerie
Hello.
Milano. Hi, Valerie Milano with the Hollywood Times. Thank you for your production here that we'll be talking about. It's an amazing show. It's a fresh concept, concentrating on the ingredients as well as the dishes that can be conceived from that allows a broader focus. Instead of focusing on the chefs, celebrities, and the competition between them, Omnivore elevates the conversation. So, where in the world did you hit on this refreshing and unique concept?
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a nice question. Well, actually, it's funny you mentioned this about the cooking shows because a little more than 10 years ago, 10, 12 years ago, when Noma was starting to be known, I was being offered to be in TV. And it was either me going with a celebrity, travel in Scandinavia, telling them where to eat, or in my home kitchen, teaching people how to cook something from the Scandinavias, or it would be in a competition show as a judge or something like that. And I never had time to do anything because we were just too busy, but it did make me think, if we were able to do TV, what should we be doing? And then the mind came to my childhood hero, a person that instilled in me so much love for the natural world, which was David Attenborough and his wonderful nature shows. And the idea was simple: can we do that? The respect, the dedication, the care, the sophistication there is towards a beetle and a leopard. Can we have that to all the stuff we eat, and then instill in people a sense of wonder and awe and inspiration? Wow, food is so much more than what I thought it was. That was the hope, and it was on the back burner until the pandemic, and then we did it. That's a silver lining of the pandemic.
And I think the big thing is when Rene called up to talk about a possible collaboration, he was very clear right from the beginning. He's like, this is not my journey. We're not going to follow me around the world eating food. This is a much bigger story. This needs to be our story, the story of us as humans, and what does that really mean, and how did we get here? And try to ask the biggest questions, not answer them, because I don't think we have all the answers, but we have a lot of questions. And it just feels like, as much as I love a great chef-focused television show, there's maybe a disproportionate amount of attention given to that section of the food community, and not enough maybe for the millions of people on the front lines growing food and producing it and moving it around the world.
Yeah. The focus on the ingredients allows you to build on global commonalities, doesn't it? I mean, how has that changed your story arc across the episodes so far?
I mean, I think the big thing from the beginning was we don't want a formula, right? We want every episode to feel fresh and different. In fact, what we always talked about internally was it's like a concept album. Every song has its own cadence, its own rhythm, its own lyrics, but it's all tied to a larger concept. It's like you're making Dark Side of the Moon or OK Computer, but you're doing a television version of that. And I think that means that the format and the style should match the ingredient, right? So you have chili, and it becomes this sort of sweaty, heart-pumping, swashbuckling adventure across the world. Or you have pig, and this very intimate question of, how is the pig doing in this relationship? And that question is answered in one small village in central Spain.
Yeah, I like that. Huh. The show also features the various cuisines of your locales, making this a travel, cuisine, culture triple threat, doesn't it? Can you talk about that a little bit?
I think it's not by, it's sort of just happened, I
Oh,
guess. Yeah,
yeah.
it wasn't, it was never, I mean, of course, we want to show people that, hey, our earth is amazing. And there's amazing people out there. The food, the world is delicious. There's so much good stuff. There's so many amazing people. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of beauty. Of course, you want to show that because I believe in that. And then through that, culture happens. You see culture. You will see mouth-watering food. It just happens when you follow quality.
Yeah, love it. What has been the reaction so far from like critics and viewers?
You tell us. What do you think?
We think there's like 50 people on Earth that's seen it so far.
No, I mean,
and I think you're one of them.
you're one of them.
I'm very lucky and proud to say that too.
Honestly, like, we spent 4 years making this. And so you live so close to it, you kind of lose perspective, of course. And now it's finally coming out, and perfectly honest, like we're really nervous because we hope that people can see the qualities and the beauty that we see in this incredible world of food and can walk away, I think, at the very least, with a deeper appreciation for something that I think a lot of us take for granted. And that's just the edible things in our lives, ingredients right at the heart of everything that we do and everything that we are.
But funny enough, for me, though, I will say, we've had Noma for 21 years almost. We've been reviewed by everyone multiple times. But this is the first time. This is the first time that we ever do TV. This is the first time that we start something and we finish it. And usually when we set up a menu, you always know, okay, we nailed it. I know our guests are going to like that. You just know. You've learned that. So this time I don't know anything.
Yes.
We're about to find out one way or another.
If there's a season 2, that means someone liked it.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, I've enjoyed and I appreciate your time today. And we're the Hollywood Times Official is our YouTube channel. The Hollywood.Times is our Instagram, and HollywoodTimes.net is our website. And I can't wait to see more. So it always makes me hungry. So that's not a good thing. But you guys stay thin, stay creative, and keep up the great work. Appreciate
Thanks
you.
so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.